promise of the night. And when I stray, show me my place. You are my shelter, baby. Let me feel your light.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, passing may come at a cost. The Cardinals are top 10 in forcing interceptions, and they'll be up against the Lions, who will be testing that coverage. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, first opened in 2006. Here's a look inside University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinals
win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Johnson, and he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go, let's go.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And Palmer gives to Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play never got off the ground because of the
complete. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Finding Gabriel complete. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 2nd down, Palmer. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And now the Lions' defensive starters.
Glover Quinn entered the league as a cornerback, but has evolved into one of the best free safeties in the NFL.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Get ready.
On 3rd down, Palmer. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down. Here's Palmer. Fitzgerald's got it right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
First carry for Matt Forte. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
And this has been an excellent drive to start the game off. Move the ball downfield well. Now they're set up at first and goal after that last really nice run. Exactly how a coach would draw things up. This is how you want to start a game, and that's all they've preached all week long about how they wanted to come out of the gate.
So now it's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. To Johnson again. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here we go. 18.
On third and goal, Palmer. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Myers able to knock it through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down. And here is the Cardinal defense.
Deion Buchanan was drafted as a safety, but makes many of his plays as a linebacker in their scheme.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Martin to punt it away for Detroit. The Pro Bowler Patrick Peterson back deep for Arizona. Now it's Peterson. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Telvin Smith in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. On second down, Johnson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll be ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment defense. Still 3rd down.
Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8.
Get ready. 1-18. 1-18.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Palmer. Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Cameron Brate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers. But those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll come out in the pistol. From the red zone now, here's Palmer on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Palmer gives to Johnson. Get a 3rd and 7 coming up. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down. One receiver right, that's Brown.
Right now, blue 95. Blue 95.
From the gun, it's Palmer. Looking for someone to throw to. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Palmer. Underneath for Johnson. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And Myers able to knock it through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So that's their 3rd trip to the red zone, but all they have to show so far is 2 field goals.
Tough sledding in this game for the offense. They get to the red zone. Normally you count on a minimum of 3 points in each red zone trip. Not so far in this game.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd down following the run. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
Stafford forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
They come out here in the eye. Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And he cuts it right sideline. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Detroit. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
95. Blue, 95.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
All right now, blue 58. Blue 58.
On 3rd and 1, it's Palmer. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitch it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Palmer, dumping it off for Johnson. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Palmer now. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go, receive.
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Palmer now to throw on 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football there, but you got to believe they thought they'd surprise the defense and pick up something downfield. But that one goes incomplete.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kick. Bears now. Converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So what do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On first down at Stafford. Complete. Richardson has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Here's Stafford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And Tate's got it. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down, Stafford here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Final play of the half. It's Palmer. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report.
They don't even want to let their guys get a drink of water. All right, 3rd quarter. Let's get to it. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They come out here in the eye. Now the second-year man from South Dakota State. It's Zach Zenner. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Gets it to Gordon. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Here we go on 1st and 15. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, here's Stafford. And Blake has it over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And this is caught at the 8. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nick Vanette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Blue 58. Blue 58. Hey, 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 hey.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. And Nelson's got it here right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
And he's brought down after a good game. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Stafford. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Throwing on third down. Stafford. Complete. He finds Blake. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, it's Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. It's brought in left side by Tate. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here on my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked to him about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not bragging if you're doing it, right? Because that's exactly what he's told you, and he is getting it done. Smooth in the secondary, making
and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
It's a pickup of 19, and it'll give the Cardinals a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing is Palmer. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that'll be good for an Arizona first down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Palmer gives to Johnson on the draw. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Blue 58.
On 3rd down, Palmer dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. This from 54 yards away. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
The Cardinals defense now, they make their way back out there. Their secondary, their whole defensive unit really struggling. They've given up 3 touchdown passes. That last drive was dominant through the air against them.
They found something that was working for them on offense, and they just kept going to it, just kept throwing the football. So that means an entire overhaul on the defensive side. They need more pressure on the quarterback and obviously need tighter coverage on the receivers.
See if they can get that tighter coverage. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Now it's Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. Complete. Richardson has it. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go again now with Zenner. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. 3rd and 2, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now let's look at David Johnson. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is scoop. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And here comes the Lions defensive unit. They trot back out onto the field. One receiver right, that's Brown. On 1st down, it's Palmer. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Palmer on 1st down. And caught. This has been at the tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. It's complete to Brown, right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Throwing again here, Palmer. And complete on the right side to Bennett. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
On 3rd and 1, it's Palmer surveying the field. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used Greg, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out here in the eye. They'll run. This is Zanner. And able to break one. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
False start, offense.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Palmer to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
On 3rd and goal, Palmer. And that will be incomplete as as well. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Let's go, let's go. 1-18.
Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run here with Zenner. Room here to run. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They come out here in the eye. On the carry, this is Zenner. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still 1st down.
But Charles, it's one thing to